Hi, I'm Elena Krasnopirova, the founder of SimplyCircle. Today I want to give you a bit of a guided tour of SimplyCircle to show you how to use it to improve parent communication and engagement in your school, classroom, or PTA. Central to SimplyCircle is a concept of a circle. A circle, for a classroom, a school, or PTA, is a private group, a bit similar to Facebook private group, except with more privacy, functionality, and control. People can belong to lots of different circles, just like Nancy does here, and they can also manage lots of different circles. As a manager of a circle, you have full control over who is in your circle, and you can always add, delete, or edit members as you see fit. When you first log in, you'll land on the Newsfeed, which shows you all the different items that have been posted to all the different circles that you're in chronological order. The most recent items are on the top. You can scroll down and see earlier items. And you can also, of course, click on a particular item and see details. We use the term newsfeed deliberately because 2 billion people are familiar with it from Facebook. But there are several important differences from Facebook. Number one, there are no ads anywhere in SimplyCircle. We really keep the focus on you and your communication, your message to the parents. Number two, it is completely private to the parents in your circle. So only they and nobody else sees this information. Number three, you have a lot more functionality available to you as the administrator, and parents can do a lot more on SimplyCircle than from a typical newsfeed feed on Facebook. For instance, when I look at the field trip to the Computer History Museum, I can see when it is, and if the location is specified, where it is. I can see the description. I can see that something is attached, probably a permission slip. I can add this item to my calendar. That's my personal calendar, so I can get my own alerts in addition to the standard reminders that I will get the morning of the event. I can sign up to volunteer because 2 more slots are still unfilled, and I can make a payment and donate basically to support the field trip. So I can do it right here. The next tab that I want to show you is the Messages tab. And messages are private communications, private exchanges between 2 members of a circle. Now, whether or not members of your circle are allowed to post to the circle and to exchange private messages to each other is up to you. You can make a circle broadcast or interactive. What we often find is that bigger circles like schools or PTAs that have hundreds of members, maybe even thousands of members, are often broadcast only, so only the circle managers can post to them. But in smaller circles like a classroom, you probably do want to allow communication among the different members so they can arrange carpools and play dates, and the teacher can communicate with individual parents about the progress of their child. On the Calendar tab, you can see all of the events and tasks that are coming up. Everything is ordered chronologically with the things coming up first on the top, and you can drill into a specific item and see what is needed. The beautiful thing about SimplyCircle's calendar is that not only is it there in the app and on the web, but it also triggers automatic email reminders. So when you set up a field trip, let's say, people will get reminded about it. There are 2 sets of standard reminders plus a custom reminder that you can also set up. The standard reminders come out on Sunday morning for the week ahead. It's called a weekly planner email. The other email reminder that they get is the morning of the event, and it's just a single email that consolidates in one email all the different events and tasks happening that day. And of course, we would never send empty emails saying nothing is happening, enjoy your day. They only get triggered when there's something happening, something scheduled. Now, parents can control what types of emails they receive, and if they don't see value in a particular set of reminders, they can always unsubscribe. And it's not a binary decision. They're still in your circle, and they will get other types of communications from you, the ones that they remained opted into. On the Photos tab, you can see all of the photos that have been shared with your circles. One of the unique things about our platforms is that we don't compress the pictures. So when you take that action shot of kids playing soccer, it's there in its full glory at its full resolution. You can download it and use it for your yearbook or for printing the pictures. The other thing that, of course, is special about us is that it is completely private. It's only shared to people within your circles, nobody else. The other tab that is very useful and that lots of people go to a lot is the Files tab, and that's where you go to search for documents that have been shared. So as a parent, you may be looking for the Halloween costume policy, just type in the word Halloween and here it is, it comes up. And of course, as a Circle manager, you can always edit or remove these documents, but otherwise they're there, easily accessible for all the members of your Circle to see. Let me now show you how to post new items on SimplyCircle. Let's say I have a new announcement to share with my class. So there's a special project coming up. I will write a note, and of course in real life I will type a longer note explaining what the project is, but in this case I'll just do a quick thing. I might attach some photos, instructions for the project and so forth, but I'm going to go ahead and just simply share it with the class. Yes, I want it shared with this particular circle. It's confirmed and now it's there. And people will see it on their newsfeed. So in this case, because the circle is set up to being interactive, they can actually comment on it and say how excited they are or ask a question about it. Another type of item that you might want to create is an event, like a school concert. So maybe this time I want to share it with the entire school. So I'm going to set it up. It's happening in October. And it starts at 1 p.m. Please join us. And again, I can do things like requesting payments, attaching files or photos, asking for volunteers. In this case, just for illustration, let me show you how we can sell tickets, let's say. So we have child tickets. That is $5 a piece. And we have adult ticket. That is $10 a piece. And let's specify the quantity, 30 of these and 50 of these. And I also need some volunteers, ticket sellers, and I need 3 of them. And I can get fancy and ask for time slots, but in this case, I'll just do a straightforward request for volunteers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share it with the Sunshine School. And here it is. I need my volunteers. I have the payment requests, and it's right there on people's newsfeed, and they can see it. Again, it's very actionable. They can see that they can add this item to their calendar, they can sign up to volunteer, and they can make a payment. The last type of new item that you can create is a task, which is a deadline. So a deadline could be, please contribute to our class fund. I'm going to set the due date. Let's say I want to collect it. If you can, please contribute. And I will ask for payments right here. Or people can just submit their checks. Donation to class fund. Let's say I'm asking for $25. And I'm going to go ahead and share it. Okay, now I want to show you how easy it is to invite members to your circle. You click on the Invite Members tab and you select the circle that you want to invite people to. Let's say you want to invite them to your class. So you would type in the email and add a personal note. Please join our circle. This is what we'll be using this year. And I'm going to go ahead and send. Now, there are lots of other ways to invite people. So I can import Gmail contacts, Yahoo contacts. I can upload a CSV file. So I get an example of the sample file that I can follow. So for instance, if your parents' email is already in the school system, you can extract it from there, format it as a CSV file and upload it to SimplyCircle. Just add a little personal note. And then a very popular way of inviting people to the circle when you don't know their emails is by sharing a circle invitation code. So in this case, it's this UK 793. So every circle comes with its own unique invitation code, which you can put on a flyer or put up on a screen at back to school night, or even put in a text or on Facebook, however you want. And of course, as people are joining the circle on their own using the invite code, you still have visibility into who's in your circle. And if somebody joins the circle accidentally, you can always delete them, or you can invite them to a different circle. The last thing that I want to show you is how easy it is to create new circles. Since we're already in the system, we're going to go ahead and add a new circle. It asks you what type of circle you want to create. Let's say in this case, I want to create a class circle. I'm going to give it a name. And I'm going to select the grade level and specify the school. And then I'm going to, this is my demo school. I'm going to select the school that I'm in, and that's it. I've created the circle. Now I'm just going to upload the photos. This is my little new circle invitation code. And if I want to invite somebody to manage the circle with me, I'm going to invite them. Please join me as a co-manager. I'm going to send an invitation, and then it will encourage you to post a welcome message to your circle members. Sure, let's do that. And that's it. So if you want to try SimplyCircle, you can go ahead and sign up on our website or in the mobile app. You automatically get a free 30-day trial of our premium platform, or you can use a free version of it if you prefer. If you're interested in a school-wide version, just come to our school page and you can here request a quote, and we will also be happy to give you a personal demo with more details about how it can work at your specific school. So we hope to see you soon on SimplyCircle.